Hey, what's going on, Vikings fans? I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of sports talk shows pushing gimmicks, hype, and a curated narrative that's designed for profit. That stops here. I'm interested in probabilities, not possibilities, keeping a realistic perspective when making my analysis and predictions. So, let's start with our 2024 Minnesota Vikings. In year one, I think it's extremely important that the team focuses on setting that first stone in the path to a championship in year one. That means developing our young guys, enduring growing pains, and learning from those mistakes. We need to foster growth in team chemistry, camaraderie, have a shared goal, and a strong brotherhood. As a whole, from the organization to the players, we need to be focused, endure growing pains, and learn from those mistakes as well. Sam Darnold has the opportunity to be a part of something special in year one that he can learn from and develop into a valued starter in this league. If Sam can play consistent and average like a 59 completion rate, score like 22 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, and be cool and calm through tough times, that will foster the growth needed for the offense. So when JJ takes over, we can hit the ground running. That's why I am extremely happy that we have Sam Darnold as the Minnesota Vikings quarterback. I got into football because of Adrian Peterson, and as a result, I fell in love with this team during the Christian Ponder days. I was delusional. I said things like, he is the 7th pick for a reason, and the negatives found in his scouting report, they can be overcome. He will be the game manager we need in front of Adrian, and we will win it all. Boy, was I wrong. But this year, I don't believe it's going to be like that. I have faith that Sam can be the quarterback we need to get us through a tough year one that's ahead of us. As for roster cuts, Kenny was the biggest surprise for me, closely followed by the Bo Richter cut. I was also surprised that Lewis Seen didn't get traded for after a stellar preseason. I get it. It was more lucrative to gamble for him on the waiver wire. After all the cuts, I think a strong core of players were kept on the roster and a ton of potential we managed to keep on the practice squad. Lastly, I want to talk briefly about the controversies surrounding Jordan Addison and Coach Flores. Outside of the most egregious controversies, I don't care, and I don't want it to take away from the attention that the team should be getting. I would much rather make a video highlighting players or a situation the media never covers. As for these two controversies, I will say this. Our receivers will be just fine if and when Jordan serves his suspension. We have so much talent there that I don't think it will matter at all. As for Coach Flores, I don't care about the mistakes and the adversity he has had to endure to become the man he is today. From the outside looking in, it seems like he is loved and respected within the Vikings organization, and that's all that should matter going forward. I think as a team, we are in a unique situation. Overall, just about at every position, we are good or great. And our backups are young and full of potential for the most part. Yeah, we had some bad play from the interior line, and our corners are young behind Gilmore. We're still going through growing pains as Coach Flores continues to innovate his Hellfire defense. Coach KOC overachieved in year one and has had some growing pains since, but I feel he is starting to hit his stride with the focus on building a strong foundation and developing our young players with the intention to be a well-oiled machine in year two. For when JJ takes over, then I think we couldn't be in a better situation. It's a great time to be a Vikings fan, and I venture to say we are kind of spoiled. So needless to say, regardless of the issues we may have on the O-line or defense, it's still going to be a fun year. I hope it's the start of a championship era. Let's not lose focus and start wishing for a miracle season at the cost of years to come. With that being said, and the focus I outlined at the beginning, I think realistically, we will win like 4 to 7 games. Although, I would not be surprised if we won more, since this team is stacked with talent. We have an easy schedule, and despite what people want to believe, we have a little bit of purple magic brewing in Minneapolis. I can't wait to see how this all turns out. But first, I will enjoy every moment of this season, good or bad. I hope you do too. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me, Supreme. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think we should be doing this year and what your outcomes or predictions are for this upcoming season. Please like and subscribe if you don't want to miss out on future content like this. Until next time, Skol Vikings.